Now, going back on our last topic, I've teach you a lot some of these operators here. But now I will teach you some of the operators down here. So as you can see, there is the join, the letter, the length, and some of these operators, mod, rounds. I'll teach you how to use some of them. Then let's proceed and make a new one. Some of these operators pala is basically just the conditional statement. Yan, parang conditional statement lang sila. Now for example, this one, join apple and banana, is halos the same lang siya dito sa plus kasi we're adding both statement or let's say both variables. Pero on this part kasi we're using numbers. Dito naman we're using variables as a letters. So let's say, as you can see here, join apple banana, it just means that both apple and banana is joined up. Let's try to make it scratch tutorial. Scratch tutorial. Maybe sa kabila to. Tutorial. Now, if we wait to this, it will make the statement scratch tutorial. But if we put this in front of it, it will make scratch banana tutorial. Diba? Nagdikit nga lang. So, that's the purpose of the joined variables. Some of the variables in here. Then this one is the letter 1 of apple. Ibig sabihin, yung 1 nung apple is kukunin niya, yung letter. So, what's the letter of the first letter in the apple? So, the first letter in the apple is the A. So, kukunin niya. So, let's say A. So, let's say 5. So, kukunin niya yung letter E. So, let's say B, 2. So, the second letter of the apple is letter P. So, what if we use this instead? So, as you can see here, length of apple, it means that the length of apple, how many letters in it? There are 5 letters in apple. So, as you can see here, if we add another one, apples, it will make it 6 because there are 6 letters in apples. Now, if we use this one instead of picking a random number, what length of apples as you see here? So 6. So if I put this in here, it means that letter 6 of apples. So what is the 6th letter of the apple? So ang pang-anim na letter sa apple is letter S, diba? So it will choose letter S instead. So length of apples is 6. So yung pang 6 na letter ni apples is letter S. So what if we try to change this into 3 letters? So ang length of up is 3 letters only. It means that yung pangatlong letter ni apples is letter P. So as you can see here, P, we've used P kasi ayun yung pangatlong letters. So yung length is basically means the letters or the variables na pinut natin dito. Let's say HH. So the length of HH is 2. Now, let's proceed to another one, which is the apple contains letters. Now, if the apple contains the A, ibig sabihin true. So, alam niyo naman na siguro yung true and false since I discussed it on our last or on our previous lesson. If, let's say, this elephant will make this move, if I say he will whoosh if the statement is true, is false. So let's say this one. Then make it say again hey, the statement is false. Hey, it is false. Then let's make this one. Hey, it is true. Yan. Kasi ito yung true. Then this the apple contains a letter. So let's see. Now, if the apple contains letter A, yeah, it is true because the apple contains letter A. But if we put this letter G in it and put this in back again, hey, it is false. But if we try to put this one A, it is true. Let's try B. Hey, it is false. Let's try P. It is true. Now let's proceed to another one. Mod basically means that if you already know how to divide on here, so as you can see, let's say 5 divided by let's say 10 pala. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Big sabihin, there are 2 5s inside 10. Diba? But, ang kinukuha ni Mod is not the how many numbers yung meron kay 10. So, dito, kinuha natin kung ilang 5 meron sa loob ni 10. But in here, we're going to get the remainder. So, if I put this one, 10 divided by 5 is 2, diba? If I click this one, 10 divided by 5 is 2 because there are 2 5s inside 10. So, dalawang 5 ang meron sa loob ni 10. So, kinukuha niya is yung sagot. But this one, ang kinukuha niya is yung remainder, kung ilan yung natira. So, kung merong dalawang 5 inside kay 10, ano yung natitira? So, wala na. Kasi, nakuha niya na yung dalawang 5 sa loob ni 10. So, what if maglagay pa tayo ng isa? So, 11 divided by 5, ibig sabihin, may susobra na isa. Kasi, there are only 2 5. Dalawang 5 lang ang meron sa loob ni 10. And meron tayong nilagyan na isa. So, meron tayong remainder 1. Meron tayong remaining 1 number. So, kung mapapansin mo rito, if I put 11 divided by 5, there will be a remainder, this one, decimal, because sumusobra na siya. Sumusobra na yung number na dinivide natin dito. So, there will always be a remainder 1. So, let's try. Ilang 6 ang meron kay 3? Ilang 3 meron kay 6? So, di ba? Ang 3 na meron kay 6 ay 2. Kasi meron tayong dalawang 3 sa loob ni 6. Di ba? Now, if I put this in here, ang kinukuha niya is remainder. So, ibig sabihin, 0. Wala siyang remainder. Walang natitira. So, but if we put this number, how many 3s inside of 7? Only 2. Still 2. But, there is a remainder. 1. Yung natitirang 1. Now, kinukuha lang niya yung remainder. So, it basically means just the division, but the remainder yung kinukuha niya. Now, let's proceed on to the next block. So, what are the next block here? This one, round. Round means basically the rounding off or up ng numbers. So, let's try to add a number 2.1. Yan. I-round off niya pababa kasi 2.1 lang siya. So, pag nag-rounding up or down tayo, we're going to use a numbers na decimal. Binabasehan natin or we're going to base it on the number next to our point. So as you can see here, what are the number next to our point is it is 2.1. So we're going to round down kasi 1. Pagka round up, we're going to use a number 5 to 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pero pag round down, we're going to use number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yan, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, as you can see here, we've used the 1. What if we tried to use the 4? What is that? Round off, round down, or round up? It is round down kasi we're using 4. So, if we use the number 5 to up, we're using round up. So, magbibigay siya ng number na 3 kasi it will round the number 2 up kasi we're using number 5. So, let's just take note that the number 0 to 4 means the round down, but numbers from 5 to 9 means round up. So, as you can see here, if I put this one in here, 6, 2.6, it always rounding up. But if I put 2.4 in here, it will round down. So, ito yung round operator block natin. So, now, we're going to use this one. This one is the absolute number. It just means the absolute number. So, let's try to make this So what's the absolute number of, we're gonna use the negative one, the negative 40. Now if we've used the negative 40, it will always show the 40 because he's getting the absolute value of this number. So we're going to just get the absolute number of this value, not this sign, or let's say we're going to get the absolute value. Yeah, as you can see here. But if we try to use the 40.1, diba? It always 40, it always getting the absolute value number. Kasi kapag ginamit natin yung negative, bababa siya. So anong mas mataas? The 40 or negative 1? So it is the 40. So ang absolute value kasi palagi neto is the positive 1. So we're going to use the positive. So as you can see here, instead of negative yung lumabas, positive yung lalabas. Now, let's proceed on to the next one, which means the floor. So, kung naalala nyo yung ginawa natin dito sa kabila, we're going to use it again. But, this one, it always rounds down. So, kung nandito, mapapansin mo, tumataas siya kasi meron siyang round off mechanism. Like kapag 0 to 4 yung numbers na nandito sa gilid, mag-round down siya. Pagka 5 to 9, mag-round up. Pero unlike dito, it will always go down. Because kahit maglagay ka pa ng 2.9 or let's say dito 2.9, iba pare sila, tumataas siya. Dito, ganun pa din. Kasi kinukuha niya palagi yung floor or let's say yung down or yung 2. Diba? Hindi siya nag-round up. Kinukuha lang niya kung ano yung nasa gilid nito or yung whole number. But this one, the ceiling part, ibig sabihin ito yung maximum top. So unlike dito, yung floor. So ano yung pinakamababa? Ano ba yung mas mababa? Yung 2 or yung 2.9? Diba yung 2? So yung kukunin niya palagi is yung 2. But this one is the ceiling. We're going to get always the top. So kung mapapansin mo, even though nilagay ko rito is 2.1, it was supposed to be rounding down, diba? Kasi nga 1 eh. Diba dapat 2 pa rin makukuha mo. But instead, I get the 3 because kinukuha niya palagi yung top. So, ano ba yung mas mataas? So, 2.1 or yung 2? So, yung 2.1 do. So, instead na ilagay natin is 2.1, we're going to use 3 na lang. Kasi, palaging kinukuha na itong floor tsaka yung ceiling is whole number, hindi decimal. So as you can see here, 2.1 yung mas mataas sa 2, di ba? So instead of instead of getting the number 2.1, it will output 3. That's all for our today's video, and I hope you've learned a lot from this lesson. And on our next video, I will be teaching you on how to use some of these square blocks. I mean the variable blocks, on how to use these basically we can use it on gameplays, on other stuff, animations, movements, and motion. And I hope you've learned a lot from this lesson today, and stay tuned for our next videos.